Namaste yogis, welcome to your practice. This is Stephen from YogaWorks. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. That's exactly what we're going to be focusing on today, but we're going to be coupling our movements to our breath. Often we spend a lot of time in yoga stretching this, lengthening this, transitioning through different poses. We'll still be doing a lot of that today, moving and breathing, but we are putting all our focus on lengthening and improving the circulation of our breath. And our movement is going to be completely secondary to that today. So it's a whole other element of focus, and also it's a more subtle awareness than just what your arm is doing, where your feet are placed. The breath is a bit more subtle. It's going to require a deeper focus, and it's very easy to lose that kind of focus. Probably just now listening to this little intro, you might have already lost that awareness of the breath. So don't worry, I'll be here to remind you every step of the way. You are going to lose track of the breath, but we're going to be trying to get back to it as many times as we can, so that in a way the breath is going to move us through our practice, rather than the other way around. Now, if you imagine the lungs, they are soft, spongy tissues, which are incredibly elastic, like a sort of a balloon, but much more complicated, obviously. And they don't move by themselves, they are moved by the muscles of breathing. The main one is the diaphragm at the bottom of the rib cage, and then there's smaller muscles that change the size of the rib cage, really. So that's also a point we're going to be paying attention to. And the breath is going to be moving in 3 directions. So that's what we'll start with, because often we're not aware of all 3 directions. So for a moment, close your eyes. Just sit here, close your eyes. The first direction we will visualize and practice is the axis along the spine. So top to bottom, you could say. So on the inhale, feel the breath enter through the nostrils, down the throat, down the lungs, and then push the diaphragm down so it feels like the breath is going deeper into the belly and even into the hips and the pelvic floor. And on the exhale, feel the breath rise, so to speak, and exit through, it's of course through your nose, but imagine it's through the top of your head. Inhale, draw the breath all the way down into the hips. Exhale, the upward motion, just visualize this breath leaving up and out. Inhale, feel the breath draw down deeper and deeper along the spine. Exhale, feel the breath rise and escape through the top of the head. Just visualize. One more breath like this. Inhale, down to the bottom. Exhale, out through the top. Good, that's the first direction. Second one is side to side. For this, I like to place the hands on the side of the rib cage, a little bit into the waist here. So make sure you're on the lower ribs more or less with the top fingers. And then put a little bit of pressure with your hands sort of sideways. You're squeezing the rib cage in from the side. And then on the inhale, can you breathe into the hands? And feel the rib cage expand sideways. On the exhale, you can push your hands into the ribcage a little bit more and feel the hands come closer together as you relax. Inhale, get a little bit wider. Oh, that doesn't sound good, but for the breath, that's very good. You want to expand your ribcage sideways, for sure. Exhale, get a little bit narrower. Oh, that sounds better. Inhale, breathe into the hands. Feel this sideways expansion, so much space. Exhale, hands come closer together. The exhales, you can just relax. Inhale is more active. Feel the ribcage pull open or being pulled open by your muscles. Exhale, just relax and the ribcage will deflate. Good. We've got one more direction left for our 3D breathing, which is what we're practicing. Place one hand in the front, maybe top of the belly, I quite like this place. And then the other hand on the sort of lower to mid back, straight at the back from where the other hand is. So now we get to feel how we expand from the front to the back. Inhale, feel the belly hand rise, but also the back hand. There's some inflation in the back, a bit less in the front, but there's still space. And exhale, feel the hands come closer together. Inhale, breathe front to back. Chest will rise, belly will rise, but also the curves in the spine are slightly less when you inhale. Exhale, just relax and you feel the hands come closer together. Inhale, front to back, expand in that dimension. Exhale. The back is often the hardest part to start to feel this, and you can continue 1 or 2 more breaths, but often that's also where the most space is to expand. It is a little bit underused or offline, you could say. Exhale. Good, just release your hands to your thighs or to your lap. Close your eyes. We'll now put all these 3 dimensions together for our 3D breath. Inhale, draw the breath down, but also feel expansion sideways and front to back. Exhale, feel everything just come back together and release the tension. Inhale like a balloon that you're blowing up, expanding on all the sides equally. Exhale, just deflate that pressure by just relaxing. Inhale, where does the breath go? Can you find more space in the rib cage? Exhale. One more, inhale. The breath is also a great measurement for how your posture is. If you have good posture, the breath will move with ease. Exhale. If you're slouching, the breath is not going to have a lot of space to expand in your upper body. So it's a good tool to know where you are. Good. Let's start to combine this with a little bit of movement. Come onto hands and knees. Now just notice, just by doing this little transition from sitting to hands and knees, did you lose the contact with the breath? Say yes. The chance is very high that we all do, but it's not too late, we can get back to it. So we're going to be moving through a very simple sequence, a bit of spinal movement, a little bit of single leg movement, and all the focus will be mostly on the breath, as much as you can. So inhale here, neutral spine. Feel the 3D. Exhale, round your back, lift your belly, and push the shoulder blades apart. Inhale, arch your back for cow pose, you can look up. Exhale, bring the right knee to your forehead and round your back again. Inhale, stretch your right leg back and arch your back again. Exhale, swap legs, left knee to your forehead, round your back. Inhale, left leg back, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, left knee down, both knees down and round your back, cat pose. Inhale, cow, which is your spinal extension. Exhale, back to neutral. First time you need to focus a little on the movements, but we'll be repeating this simple sequence, so you'll be able to pay more attention to the breath. Inhale here, neutral spine. Exhale, cat pose, round your back, push the floor. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, right knee to your forehead, round. Inhale, right leg back, slow breaths with a little bit of movement. Exhale, right knee down, left knee in, round your back again. Inhale, stretch left leg back, drop the belly. Exhale, left knee down, round your back, cat pose again. Inhale for cow. You can even close your eyes and just move through this. Exhale, neutral spine back to center. Inhale, feel the 3 dimensions of your breath. It's a good position to feel this. Exhale, round your back, pull the belly up. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, right knee in, round your back. Inhale, right leg back, arch. Exhale, swap legs, left knee in, push the floor. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, both knees down and round. Inhale, arch your back bend. Exhale, back to center. Let's do one more breath. Close your eyes and imagine the breath is moving you. Not the brain, this is not a thinking exercise, this is just an observation, as it were. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch your back. Keep your eyes closed, just notice the breath. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, right leg back, drop the belly. Exhale, right knee down, left knee in. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, both knees down, cat pose. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, neutral spine. Transition to down dog. As you do it, keep your attention on the breath. This is advanced yoga practice. Keeping our focus on one single point. The breath is a great one, you've always got it with you. If it stops, then it just means your history. So for as long as you live, the breath is your focus tool. And there's so much to discover there. If the breath flows well, then all the systems in the body are going to respond positively. We'll do similar little movement practice, but this time it's slightly more challenging because there's going to be more weight on the hands, and we'll introduce a little bit of core work. Here we go. It's still a breathing exercise. The rest is a detail. If it's too hard, return to the previous exercise. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, shift forward into a one-legged plank, hover the right leg. Inhale, bring right knee forward towards the right elbow. Exhale, stretch the right leg back, stay in plank. Inhale, one leg up, right leg up in down dog. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, same rhythm, left leg up this time. Exhale, shift forward, one-legged plank. Inhale, left knee towards left elbow, you don't need to touch. Exhale, stretch left leg back, stay in plank. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot down. Flow with the breath. Inhale, the right leg lifts up, Exhale, one-legged plank. Notice the breath. Inhale, right knee forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg, stay in plank. Inhale, right leg high, down dog, split. Exhale, right foot to the mat. Inhale, left leg high. Watch the breath. Exhale, one-legged plank. Inhale, squeeze left knee forward. Exhale, straighten left leg back, still in plank. Inhale, left leg high, down dog split. Exhale, lower the left foot back down, normal, downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet forward to the front. We'll do a little bit of movement here. So walk the feet slightly wider. Maybe hip distance, maybe even slightly wider. Nice. Then from here, we'll move through a little sequence. We'll start in squat. And then we'll end in a forward fold. Feel free to bend the knees a little bit if that gives you more space. Nice. Inhale to squat. Exhale to forward fold, Uttanasana. Just keep the feet a bit wider. Inhale, squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat. Feel the hamstrings pull you down. Exhale, push the feet down, forward fold. Watch the breath. Inhale, 3D breathing. It's harder when you move, obviously. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Inhale to squat, pull yourself down. Exhale to forward fold. Nice. Slightly different flow. Wiggle the feet, maybe hip distance apart. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to chair, just watch the breath move. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Notice the preference that your mind has for some poses. Exhale, forward fold. It's going to reflect in the breath, I promise. Inhale, chair. Just do it and breathe through. Exhale, forward fold. Two more. Inhale, can you be all in? Exhale, watching the breath and making it flow better. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Bend the knees a little bit, slowly roll up to standing. One more little flow. And then we'll have a look at some sun salutations with the breath awareness that we have been cultivating so far. Nice. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hinge from the hips, chest goes forward, flat back. Inhale to squat. You might need to wiggle the feet a bit wider. I forgot to say that. Exhale to flat back again. Inhale, mountain. Exhale here. Inhale, this is a little flow. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, squat. Move your feet if you need to. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, stay. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, hinge from the hips, half lift. Inhale, squat. Exhale, back to flat back. Inhale, hinge up for mountain. Exhale. We'll do one more. Close your eyes so you have a better awareness of how the breath is moving internally. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, bend the knees, squat. Exhale, straighten the knees, flat back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale. I forgot to close my eyes, so let's do one more just because I forgot. Inhale. Exhale, flat back. Watch the breath move. Inhale, squat. You know what to do. Keep eyes closed. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, back to Tadasana, mountain. Exhale, ground. Nice. Before sun salutations, we'll do one quick energizing breathing exercise, and then we'll be ready to go. Of course, you probably feel all of this is quite energizing, and there's a new experience when we pay attention to the breath. So this one looks like this. There's a 3-part inhale. with an arm movement. And then there's going to be a long exhale, also with an arm movement. So the first inhale is arms go up. That's one part inhale. Second part of the inhale, arms go wide. Third part of the inhale, arms go up. And a long exhale, fold forward, swing your arms up behind you, hang the head down. All right. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Big exhale, let it go. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. 1, 2, 3. Long exhale. In. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3. And everything out. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Let go. In, everything out. One more. 1, 2, 3, and out. Dangle your arms, hang the head down. Just take a moment to feel the after effects of this very energizing breath and movement exercise. And then slowly roll up, well done. And you'll probably start to notice the breath is a really quick way to get access to your mood, your energy levels, the posture of your body, and a whole lot of other subtle things that are really important for our daily experience. So stand tall, top of the mat, we're back in our mountain pose. How's the breath moving? 3D breathing, remember, side to side, front to back, and top to bottom. This is a good pose to practice. Nice, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms up, feel how this opens the rib cage. Exhale, fold forward. You can always bend your knees a little bit, there's no problem. Inhale for flat back. We've done some of these movements before. Exhale, feel that the breath is moving you forward, fold, slight rounding of your back. Inhale, lift the arms, invite all the breath in. Exhale, just relax, hands to heart. Inhale, we're changing the shape of the rib cage to make the breath flow better. Exhale, forward fold. You feel the breath naturally flows in this pattern anyway. Inhale, the breath flows in, flat back. Exhale, you feel the belly's compressed, the chest empties. Inhale, go all the way up, press your feet down. Exhale, hands come back to heart. So this is a half sun salutation. Nice to set a rhythm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, back to Uttanasana. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do 2 more. Close your eyes and feel the breath is moving you. Also, can you make the breath last so that the whole movement is the inhale, the whole movement is the exhale. So we're not rushing any part of it. Inhale, the arms reach the top when you come to the top of the inhale. Exhale, you only reach the bottom at the bottom of the exhale. Inhale to flat back, move slow with control. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale to go all the way up. Feel the ground under your feet. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathing and movement exercise, like a meditation in motion, you could say. Keep your eyes closed, 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale, watch closely, don't even miss 1 cycle of breath. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice, you can open your eyes again. We'll start to add some movements onto this. Remember, the more complicated, demanding the pose or the sequence gets, the harder it's going to be to pay attention to the breath. So our main focus is the breath, even if you have to drop something or modify something. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Feel the breath move you. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, step to down dog. Don't lose the breath. Inhale in down dog. Exhale, walk the feet forward to the front. Inhale to flat back, chest goes way forward. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, all the way up, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise. Continue with the same rhythm of breath. Exhale, fold from the belly. Inhale, the breath lifts you up. Feel buoyant in your back. Exhale, step to down dog. Don't lose the breath. Awareness, stay in the same cadence. Inhale, breathe in down dog. Exhale, walk forward while continuing to exhale. Inhale is in flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up like one of those helium balloons. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, continue. Exhale, your body is just a vessel for the breath. Inhale, flat back, we're changing the shape of the vessel with our movements. Exhale to down dog, nice and simple. Inhale, stay in down dog. Exhale, walk your feet to the front. Inhale, flat back, go halfway up. Exhale, fold into the space. Inhale, go all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a slow breath in. Take a slow breath out. Here we go. We're adding on more. Inhale. Feel that the inhale lifts your arms. Exhale, effortless, relax at the bottom. Inhale, feel the breath pull you up. Exhale, just to down dog to start. Inhale into plank, shift your shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, back to down dog. Really simple. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale to down dog. If you lose the breath, then just simplify it or take a break. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Sometimes in a tougher pose, our breath even just stops. We're just suffering through. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Adding on. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, press all the way up. How was that inhale? Exhale, go back to down dog. That was a surprise. Let's do it again. Inhale, plank. I know it's not a surprise anymore, but still. Exhale, go slowly down. Inhale, slowly back up. Exhale, back to down dog. Adding on. Inhale to plank. Exhale, go down to the mat. Inhale, roll shoulders back, cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, push up to plank. Exhale, go to down dog. One more. Here we go. Inhale, flow with the breath. Just let your breath move you. Exhale, deflate all the way to the bottom. Inhale, cobra pose. Feel nice and buoyant. Exhale, release. Inhale, push up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. In fact, let's lower knees down for a moment and bring the knees all the way together, round your back as you fold forward. So this shape of child's pose is excellent because it gives a lot of space to breathe into the lower part of the rib cage, the back of the diaphragm, which often is very constricted. Take a few breaths into that mid-back, back of the rib cage, even the lower back. In fact, if you have lower back pain or hip flexor pain, the psoas and related muscles, these are muscles that tend to kick in when either your posture or your breathing is incorrect. So there's no amount of stretching is going to help your lower back, or your hip flexor, or even your neck tension. It's going to have to come from improving posture and breathing. So doing this practice or this style of practicing more often is going to be really beneficial for this. Downward facing dog. Nice. So we've been walking forward and back. There's also jumping forward, but you can imagine it's the quickest way to kill the breath awareness, but it's a really challenging thing that we could have a look at. So let's have a look at how we could jump forward with a good breath cadence. So inhale in your down dog. Slow exhale, breathe all the way out. Start to bend your knees, look to the front. At the bottom of the exhale, do a little jump. Then the next inhale is flat back. The next exhale is just forward fold. Inhale, rise, go all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. It's good to jump at the bottom of the exhale because the abdominals, your whole core is naturally contracted. It's going to help you with that lift to land softly at the front. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, going to jump through chaturanga, or you can step back. So I'm ending chaturanga at the bottom here, my exhale. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog, unrushed. There's a lot of skill and precision in this. Inhale here, start to bend your knees, look forward. We're going to exhale to the bottom. At the bottom of the exhale, little jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise to the top. Exhale, hands back to the heart. One more like this. If the jumping doesn't work, then just step back and even slow the breath down if my count is not working. Nice. Or if you add a couple more breaths, that's certainly fine. Inhale, rise, push your feet down. Exhale takes you down. Inhale lifts you up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, don't lose the breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Don't rush through chaturanga. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale in downward facing dog. Exhale, start to look forward and bend your knees. At the bottom of the exhale, little jump. Land softly. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Slow the breath down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment. Couple of breaths, 3D breathing. Obviously, your breath's going to be a bit faster as we move through this bit challenging transitions, sun salutations. But through the breath, we get a sense of where are we at? Are we starting to struggle? Are we losing quality of our movements? Do we need to take a break? Or do we need to push a little bit harder? because our heart rate didn't go up yet. So all of this is can be seen from the movements of the breath. Nice, from here. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Follow your breath. Inhale, follow the inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back and lower or hop back. Chaturanga unrushed, you should still be here. Exhale, complete. Inhale, now upward facing dog. Often that pose is hugely rushed, so there's a very short chaturanga, a very long upward dog. I realize we're doing a long up dog now, but I'm just trying to explain something. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a moment, couple of breaths in down dog. You can feel how open the rib cage is, the back, the front, the sides, the top and the bottom. And can you take advantage of this space to cultivate the breath? Also, another thing in down dog is your posture related to gravity is a little bit inverted. Your head is down and your hips are up. So your diaphragm has to work a little bit harder as you inhale. It has to push the belly contents up towards the ceiling, actually, a little bit against gravity. And the exhale is probably going to be a little bit more complete because the diaphragm is weighed down by the contents, the organs in the belly. Good. And turn around so you see better. Step your right foot forward. Turn the left heel down. Open the arms. Warrior two. Did you lose the breath awareness just by coming into this pose? It's very possible, but don't worry. We're here to practice. So see if you can get it back. This is another nice pose to have a really open torso that can expand in all directions. And then just try this for a moment. Come into a bit of a back bend. So you're sticking the lower ribs out and just feel how that changes the breath. You might have already been in the back bend because that's my experience teaching lots of people. So just see how does the breath move. At the back here, it doesn't, right? So now bring the lower ribs a little bit in. Space in the back immediately opens up. Stretch the arms and take another 3D breath or so. Keep this. Left hand down, right arm up. So we're still not in the back bend. The back is still open. But what we've done is we've closed the left side. We've opened the right side. It's like an accordion. Your rib cage works like an accordion. As it opens, it suctions the breath in. As it closes, it pushes the breath out. Nice. Right elbow to right thigh. Left arm reaching overhead. Now we're closing the right side a little bit more. We're opening the left side, so reach through that left arm and feel that breath flow into the top side of your accordion, your rib cage. Same thing. Reverse again. So we're just playing with the shape of the rib cage, we're moving it. So it's probably much easier to breathe into right lung than the left here, in this pose. Nice, now straighten the front leg. Reach your right arm forward until you can't go further. Lower the right hand and lift the left arm up. So in triangle pose. Now try this, just do your best to touch down, whatever it takes. Just compensate and bend and struggle until that right hand is down. Now just feel how your breath moves in this collapsed triangle, I call it, collapsed triangle. There's no space. Now do the opposite, which is right hand supported on the right shin somewhere or on a block. Stretch the left hand up. Now notice how the breath moves. So much space. So often when we don't set up the pose correctly, the breath can't move and you lose a lot of the benefits. You may as well be sitting on the couch almost, skipping your yoga practice. The breath is an essential element. Good, keep the front leg straight. Lean back into this reverse triangle shape. Now from here we're going to transition into half moon pose, a traditional breath killer. So just see if you can stay with the breath as you step onto your right foot. Right hand is down, left arm is up, left leg is up. Take a few breaths here. The ribcage is still nice and open, but it's a tough pose. It's a balance. There's a lot of strength in the top side of the body to keep the arm and leg up. There's a lot going on. This is more demanding than standing on two legs. And then, without losing your breath awareness, step back into Warrior Two. Nice. Now we'll start to flow. You know the poses that we are using in this little practice, in this little sequence. We're going to be stringing them together while moving with the breath. Here we go. Warrior Two. Inhale. Exhale. I want 3D breathing. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, stay. Inhale into side angle. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reverse again. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Inhale in triangle pose. Stay nice and high so you can breathe. Exhale in triangle. Inhale, reverse triangle, so straight front leg. Exhale, stay. Inhale, half moon pose, don't lose the breath. Exhale, stay. Inhale, softly step back to Warrior Two. Exhale. Nice. Even more challenging is when we do one breath, one movement. A lot of vinyasa classes are at that pace. There's nothing against it, but as you see, there's a lot of smaller details that you may completely miss if that is the only speed you are practicing at. So now we've done it slowly, we've done it medium fast. Now we can try a little bit faster. Not fast, but continuous. There's still no rush through our practice. Inhale in Warrior Two. Exhale, stay. It doesn't work otherwise. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse again. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, half moon. One more round. Inhale, Warrior Two. See, there's not much space. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse again. Let the breath move you. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, back to Warrior Two. Exhale, Chaturanga, same rhythm. Not fast, but continuous. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Left foot forward. Right heel down, warrior two on the second side. Place the feet firmly because you know we'll be here for a while. Arms go wide, have a good bend in your front knee. I'm not giving too many anatomical instructions because we're here for the breath work. This, guys, is quite a strong practice because you probably notice this creates some serious heat and mental work. The focus in this practice needs to be switched on. Again, do a little back bend, stick your ribs out, arch your back, check how that feels. Not great, especially for the breathing in the back here. Now, bring the ribs together and center. Now 3D breath is possible. The back is open, the diaphragm can move. Inhale to reverse warrior. Remember our accordion, we're closing the right, we're opening the left. Can you feel that, those movements of your rib cage on either side? And then side angle, left elbow down, right arm up. Often we also go into a back bend here. We're sticking out the lower ribs. Try to bring them in and just see what a difference that makes for the breath in the back. It feels like you're not going so far, but that's just a mental thing. This is not our focus. We're not here to make our ego happier. We're here to move better, to feel more free, connected, kind, compassionate. So this is the work. Right hand down, left arm up, reverse again. Feel the accordion action, one side closes, one side opens. Nice, now straighten the front leg. Reach the left hand forward until you can't go further. Lower the left hand and lift the right hand. Again, just as a test, see if you can touch the floor and just see how that feels for your breath. You probably have to ring yourself in all kinds of bends to make this possible, unless if you're really flexible. And my guess is your breath's not going to flow so good. So place the left hand on left shin or a little bit higher, maybe on a block, and just check it out with this space in the back. Again, don't go into back bend. You're going to lose the back of your diaphragm again. And if the diaphragm doesn't work, that's when the auxiliary muscles of breathing in your shoulders, your neck, are going to try and help, but they're terrible at it, so they're only going to cause more problems down the line. You'll be on your way to the physio or the chiro really soon. Reverse, keep the front leg straight. Nice. Half moon pose, don't lose the breath. Step into it. Even if you have to take a few little steps forward, that's fine. Lift the right arm, right leg. Expand in all directions. And just see how the breath moves in this balancing pose. It's a bit more demanding. Nice. Return back. Warrior two, land softly. 2 breaths per pose. Inhale in warrior two. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, stay, reach through the top arm. Inhale, reverse again. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale in Trikonasana. Exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, stay with the breath, even if you fall out. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, one breath, one movement. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. It's not fast, but it's continuous. Inhale, reverse again. Exhale, triangle pose. Slow the breath down. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, stay for one breath. One more round. Inhale, follow the breath, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Open the ribcage, reach. Inhale, reverse. Let the breath guide you. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, warrior two. Stay with the breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Completes the exhale at the bottom. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Lower the knees, close together. Sit back on the heels. Child's pose. Let the back round. Often we think in yoga rounding our back is terrible. We should never do it. But this is, it's not a recommended way of thinking. We can round our back as long as it's our decision to round our back, as long as it's done consciously, not as a compensation. So now breathe into this middle part of your back, around the bottom of the rib cage. It's also good to remember we are asymmetrical beings. The human beings are made with a bigger right lung, all of us. They have 3 lobes, and the left lung has only 2 lobes and a little bit of less space because of the space that the heart occupies. Then the left diaphragm is also a little bit closer than the right. For a long time, I thought there was just one diaphragm, but there's actually a left side and a right. They continue into each other, but the left side is quite a bit smaller than the right. So if we don't breathe properly in the whole circumference of the rib cage, we'll create some of these imbalances, or we will continue them, and they will lead to postural imbalances and all kinds of neck tension, lower back pain, shoulder issues, hip issues. So this is a really great start. Good. Slide through to line your belly. We'll do 5 rounds of cobra pose, sort of in a continuous motion. On the inhale, we're going to rise or lift up. On the exhale, slowly lower down. Go a little bit small in the beginning. If you like, you can always increase it as we get to number 5. Inhale, lift into a little cobra. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, lift, number 2. Exhale, down. 3 more. Inhale, roll shoulders back and down. Exhale, lower. 2 more if you like. You go a little bit further in this space if it feels good. Inhale, lift you up. Exhale, lower down. Front of the hips stay down. Don't try to straighten your elbows. Inhale, lift up. Elbows close. Exhale, lower down. Nice. onto your back. We'll do a last little movement-based or breath-based movement with a little spinal twist. Works like this. Bring your knees up into the chest and open your arms wide to the side. Inhale in the center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale back up to the middle. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Continue this for a few more rounds of breath. I'll keep quiet for a moment so that you can drop in to awareness of your breath and a little bit of inner silence. Do one more round on both sides. When your round is completed, straighten your legs up. Shuffle around, make any final adjustments so that your legs, your arms, your spine, your shoulders can all just rest and soften. Now we've been controlling the breath for this whole practice, changing the shape of the rib cage, letting the breath guide the movements. But now there's no longer any need for this. We can now allow the breath to run its course in the background, like it usually does, by the way, without our involvement. Can you become an observer rather than the doer? Or the thinker? Can you just watch? Start to take a few deeper breaths. Feel the 3D aspects of the breathing again. Fueling every cell in your body with every breath. Gently move your hands and move your feet. And then bend your knees, roll over onto one side. And slowly press up into sitting. Bring your hands together in front of the chest. Touch your hands to your forehead, to your heart, and bow to yourself on the mat. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste, everybody. I hope you felt a new experience working with the breath in this way, and I hope to see you here again soon. Take care.